Good evening, everyone. My name is Dawn Revere. I'm the counselor here at CEC.
And I'm Mark Whitlock. I'm the CEO here at Central Educational Center and the Director of Public Policy for the Coweta County School System.
We're delighted to have you here with us this evening to learn more about the Accelerated Career Diploma Program. So first, we'll start off with an overview of the Accelerated Career Program. Mr. Whitlock will tell you a bit about how the program originated.
Accelerated Career originated when our state legislature passed Senate Bill 2 in the year 2015. The idea was that high-demand careers in Georgia required more focus while students were in high school. And what we have today with the passage and the signing of Senate Bill 440 is the Accelerated Career Program, a program that allows students to gain high school sufficient to verify their competency in certain core areas, along with a large amount of technical college leading to credentials at the certificate level, the diploma level, the preparation for licensure, or the Associate of Applied Science degree level. Accelerated Career has, last we saw the numbers, over 1,000 students in the state of Georgia enrolled.
As Mr. Whitlock stated, students are required to earn specific high school courses for Accelerated Career in addition to the 2 certificates, licensure, technical diploma, or associate degree. So the 9 required high school courses are American Literature, which students typically earn during their 11th grade year, Algebra 1, Biology, a second English credit, which could be 9th grade Lit, 10th grade Lit, or British Lit, or it could even be an English credit with the technical college. They have to earn a second math credit as well. That could be geometry. It could be Foundations of Algebra, which is the math class that's taken before Algebra 1. It could be a math class from the technical college as well, like Math 1012, which is a technical math class. They also have to earn an additional science class. That could be earth systems, environmental science, physical science, chemistry. There are a number of state-funded courses that would meet that requirement. Students are also required to have 2 social studies credits. So in 9th grade, our students typically take government, and in 10th grade, they take world history. So by the time they declare that they want to pursue accelerated career, a lot of students have already taken a number of these classes. The 9th one is health and personal fitness, which is required for all 9th graders in the county. So those are the 9 required high school courses for accelerated career. So students end up taking more college classes to meet their graduation requirements than high school courses. Mr. Whitlock is going to review some of the college programs available through Accelerated Career.
Some of the program options include machine tool, precision manufacturing, nurse aid, dental assisting, cosmetology. The programs range from welding to programs in healthcare to programs in the services, culinary arts, and others. There are about 12 different program areas right now that Coweta students participate in Accelerated Career. When you see this presentation, you'll see a list of all those different program options broken down into which ones require 2 certificates, which ones require a diploma, and which require an associate degree in applied science.
The technical college programs take up more than one block. So for example, if a student is taking welding, he or she may have welding first and second block, and those 2 courses for welding during that semester will earn the student his or her first technical certificate. And then they may take the remaining high school classes they have left in the afternoon. So they might have world history and geometry, for example. So their schedule first semester would be welding first, welding second, world history third, geometry fourth. And then second semester, they could have 2 classes in the morning on the high school level, and then welding in the afternoon. Now, if they're finished with their high school courses, then they have a number of options. Students can participate in the work-based learning program. They can earn high school credit and go out and work in the field that they're learning the skills in. Or they can just work a job that they may already have. Students also use those blocks to take additional West Georgia Tech classes. So, for example, welding, students can earn the 2 certificates in welding in 1 year. So if you're entering accelerated career during your 12th grade year, you're going to start your 12th grade year as an accelerated career student. You have time to earn 2 welding certificates, which is the minimum requirement for accelerated career. However, students can earn a full diploma in welding through West Georgia Technical College. So if you start in 10th grade, you have time to exhaust a lot of certificates and perhaps earn the full diploma, which is what I encourage our students to do. Because when they graduate from high school, they have more certification, additional skills, and therefore they have a better opportunity for employment. So there is some flexibility with accelerated career. We also have students who opt to graduate early because that's a choice they have as well. Another program that we want to highlight is the Precision Manufacturing Program, which is affiliated with the German Apprenticeship Program. Mr. Whitlock?
Georgia CAT, the Georgia Consortium for Advanced Technical Training, a precision manufacturing program that includes machining and includes precision manufacturing. That program really kicked off accelerated career in the state of Georgia. Back in 2016, after the law was developed, we started that program here in Coweta with the help of the German American Chamber of Commerce, Georgia Tech, and a consortium of local companies. The idea was, can we mimic real German apprenticeship in the United States? The answer is we can. With the help of companies from the United States, Germany, Canada, Japan, and other countries, we've been able to help students gain high-tech jobs in local industry, local manufacturing, that are critically needed by companies in our community and in our region and in our state. The German American Chamber tells us that we are the first community ever in the United States to start A-level German apprenticeship beginning at age 15 with a consortium of companies involved. That was the kickoff. Many programs have been added to the list of high-demand careers. They continue to be added with the addition of Senate Bill 440 this year. Dr. Revere, funding is never a concern.
Yes. I talked briefly about four-year plan, how students can stay in high school and earn the full diploma. There was a point where there were different funding options for students, and they had to dip into this funding and another type of funding in order to make that happen. But in a moment, Mr. Whitlock is going to talk about the ACE Career Grants, and that funding has simplified funding for our accelerated career students. So they do have a lot of opportunity to earn the certification that's needed to start a successful career. But for the 4 years, like I mentioned earlier, students usually take most of their high school courses during 9th and 10th grade year, but they don't have to be finished with those courses before they can start taking the technical college courses. They can take them at the same time. So a student may have only 7 of the high school courses completed when he or she finishes 10th grade. Well, they can finish the last 2 in 11th or 12th grade as long as they finish them before high school graduation. Mr. Whitlock, will you please share more information about the funding for the program?
Dual enrollment funding was solidified this year and clarified this year by Senate Bill 440, which, with the help of the Georgia Student Finance Commission, created the Accelerated Career Education Grants. The ACE grants allow a student in high school in accelerated career to go all the way through the associate degree in applied science while in high school with tuition paid by the state. Fees are relatively minimal. There may be some equipment that's relevant to each class that students need to acquire. However, in Coweta County, we're fortunate that with the help of the Coweta County school system, even that amount for the student is minimal. The ACE Career Grant new this year, allows a student, as Dr. Revere said, not to have to switch between various funding types, various sources of funding. They can go all the way through that associate degree in applied science while in high school.
Thank you, Mr. Whitlock. When you view this presentation online, you'll have access to a link for an accelerated career video. And in that video, you'll see former accelerated career students and their parents, and they talk about their experience with the program. And I really encourage you to watch this video because it shares insight from the perspective of a student and from a parent point of view. Often we have students who start the Accelerated Career Program, they don't know a lot about it, they just know they want to do something different. They want to do something that's hands-on. The traditional high school setting maybe has not necessarily been a good fit for them. But they realize after starting Accelerated Career and getting into the classes that they really have a lot of talent. And all students do. They just have to figure out what it is. And when they start this program, they start to recognize their potential and realize that they have an aptitude for a lot of these areas. And so then they enjoy coming to school and they're excited about this opportunity. So this video really highlights that. There are a couple of students who speak about the impact that it had on their lives. And so I encourage you to watch that video. One thing that we do consistently with Accelerated Career is communicate. So this is a very different, it's a different path than the traditional high school diploma. It's still relatively new, so there's still a lot of parents and students learning about it. But Ms. Ball, the high school coordinator for West Georgia Technical College, the high school counselors, the parents, the students, and me, we all email and talk on the phone and meet in person and communicate throughout the school year. So effective communication is key to make sure that students are on path. Ms. Ball and I get together every semester to ensure that students are registered for the correct college courses that they need and the high school courses. And then I communicate that information to the parents. The instructors, like Mr. Whitman and Ms. Robinson, also produce academic alerts, which are sent out to the students if they're struggling academically, and they provide tips for how they can be more successful. Well, because it's a college class, the college does not communicate directly with the parents, but I work at the high school level, and I do. So when I get those communications, I forward them right to mom and dad so that they know if their students need to improve their performance in school. So I think that makes a good difference. Our students, the vast majority of our students who have participated in the Accelerated Career Program have been very successful. I see many faces tonight that I recognize. So I know that some of you have already completed the Accelerated Career Interest Form. That's the first step. If you're interested in becoming an accelerated career student, the first step is to meet with your base high school counselor and complete the Accelerated Career Program interest form. So when you see this slide presentation, you'll see all the steps. There's 7 steps. I won't go through all those because tonight, the most important step is to meet with your counselor, and the counselor will confirm that you have the 70 or above grade point average that's required to be admitted to the college, and then they'll give the student the link to the Accelerated Career Interest Form. Once that form is filled out, the results come to me, and I call parents to make sure that parents approve of their students pursuing accelerated career. And then Jennifer Ball becomes involved, and she sends an email with application information. So, and you'll see all the details when you see the presentation. But just remember that first step is to meet with your counselor. And the spots in the program are limited. I'll tell you now, automotive and welding are already over half full for next year. There are a limited number of slots available. The other programs have some students enrolled, but there's still a good number of spots available as of today. But I encourage you, if this is something that you definitely want to do, to meet with your counselor tomorrow if you can. If you can't meet with your counselor tomorrow, schedule an appointment to do so. In the presentation, you will see our contact information. Again, my name is Dawn Revere. I am the career counselor at CEC. I'm the only counselor, so even if you don't remember my name, if you go to our website, just click on counselor and you'll see my email address. Mr. Whitlock's information is also there. I'm happy to talk to any of you. If you'd like to call me or email me, I respond to emails within 24 hours. So that's the most efficient way to communicate with me. But I'll be happy to talk by phone as well. So if your child has filled out an interest form, though, I should have already spoken to you by phone.